Hello guys, so Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number. Okay, man. 9 or 12. Today Rachel, Mickey Mouse and the Spaceship. So let's read it out, shall we? See what we got for us. It's a little go book classic release. Anyway, it's written by, Jane Warner. Illustrated by the Walt Disney Studio. Wow, okay. Directed by the Millionaire Banner and John Usher, is pronounced the names anyway. Published by Golden Book New York. Seniors of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck trying to get rid of the spaceship. Here we go. Anyway. Warning details of Mickey Mouse spaceship are top secret. Do not attempt to duplicate Mr. Mouse. Anyways, copyright 1952 to 2016, Disney Enterprises Incorporated, all reserved. Anyways, listen to this. Said Mickey Mouse, and as you read from the evening paper, something like that. Big contest, $50,000 prize for first round trip to the moon. Wow. Oh, Mickey, said cry Minnie Mouse, something like that. Anyways, think how dangerous it could be. Wow. Think how wonderful it would be, cried Mickey. I hope Donald Duck and I go out get our spaceship finished in time. Well, at least do something, Mickey. You gotta do something about it. Next page. Anyways, it's gonna let me. Anyway. There you go. Anyways, Mickey and Donald speed up at work, on their spaceship, something like that. Anyway, they were building it on an old factory in the edge of town. Be sure not to mention this day one, Donald. Mickey said in a serious tone, there are plenty of people trying to get that prize, Donald promised. But he ran into Goofy the very next day. Wow. Don't tell anyone, okay? Coming to my birthday party next week? Asked Goofy. I don't know, said Donald smugly. I might be on my way to the moon then. Wow. Donald didn't notice the tough-looking fellow nearby. Payback Pete had heard anything. He shyly followed Donald to the factory and saw the spaceship Donald and Mickey were working on. Wow. It was just me or something more easier or how much it felt like in any way. Well, next page. Anyways, move on. Mickey and Donald worked day and night, checking the instruments and launching gear. Anyways, and finally laying the supplies. Anyways, at last everything was in order. Tomorrow's the big day, said Mickey. Well, okay. We'll need a good night's sleep. Okay? So they locked the doors and went home. Okay? I misspelled the, throwing anyway. But anyway, as soon as they went out the side, Pig went, oh my god, really? Seriously, Pete? Anyway, Pete went to work the moment he had broken the latch. Wow. Scary enough. And opened the doors. After another few moments, he was pushing the precious spaceship out of the night with a big truck waiting. You just wait, Pete, and just not do anything right? Seriously. Next page. Anyways, and it's gone. Wow. In the morning when me and Daisy Duck drove the boys out for their space secret takeoff, the spaceship was gone. Me and Donald were angry. Wow. It was, look at these prints, shouted Donald. One shoe print in one hole is Piglet Pete. He better not take off, said Mickey. He doesn't know how a secret invention for reversing the rockets to get back. Get me right now? And our spacesuits won't be too small for him. And when he gets to the moon. Exactly. You gotta do something, Mickey. You know? Do something about it. You know? Next page. Anyways, and that is too much for him. Anyways, it will be served right, said Donald. Jeez Louise. Anyways, no, we gotta stop him and save our ship. said Mickey firmly. So away went the speed of our car, following the path and the truck up in the twisting mountain road. When they came up and stopped him flying, I don't know what the story, but him flying field, the spaceship was stand, poised and fly, Piglet Pete was nowhere to be seen. Let's get up and start up, cried Dom. He and Mickey quickly climb aboard. Get out of here before Piglet comes back. Oh wow, scary, I know. Anyways, Dom shot to Daisy and me as they boarded the doors behind them. It was scary, I know. Can you imagine that Donald and Mickey were getting ready to figure out what to do next between them? It was scary, you know? Too much, you know? Next page. Anyways, and oh my god, here we go. Mickey and Daisy drove to a nearby field. They were just watching the spaceship roar in the sky, spinning dust in a roaring cloud. Okay? Still no sign of Piglet. Wow. Mickey cried. You don't suppose, cried Daisy, that he could be aboard the ship. Oh boy, here we go. It happened anyway, so there you go. So the next page goes like this. And I do not know what happened. That's just where he was. After Mickey and Donald had barred the doors, Mickey sat down the controls and twirled down the takeoff. So Donald pulled back on the rocket release with an ear-splitting roar. The spaceship large forward, and the Earth dropped away. Tell me, what the? Cried a loud voice. Then a face peered out of the baggage compartment. Tell me. Anyways, it was Piglet Pete waving a space gun. Seriously? What are you trying to do? He warned. Then to turn this thing around. I tried and discovered there's no spacesuit big enough for me on board. Well, it's not yours. It's Mickey and Donald's. Please, thank you. Next page. Anyways, we're almost done here. We can't reverse the rockets until we get to the moon, explained Mickey Mouse. Then before Piglet Pete could do any harm, Donald whacked him over the head. His heavy body sank to the floor. Wow. Okay? What do we do with him now? Donald asked. Just tie him up, said Mickey. Pack him with the supplies to keep him from freezing on the moon. We have to give him oxygen when we land. And that's the way it should be anyway. It had to do something for Piglet Pete, you know? I don't know why this blurry in my camera, but anyway. Next page. Anyways, when the cold, rocky landscape of the moon loomed up ahead, the two explorers arrived in the spaceship. Sweet. The two explorers arrived in the spacesuits. Smooth, go ahead. There was a flop in the bomb, and the spaceship was clogging to stop. Wow, that makes more sense anyway. We made it, cried Mickey, shaking his doll hand. We all have to do is get back to Earth again. Good enough. Mickey and Donald knew that Piglet Pete might freeze in the moon extreme cold. There wasn't a moment to lose. Not bad, huh? Gotta at least do something about it anyway. Next page. Anyways, we sure torch the truss of the screws and tie the bolts of the rocket reverse and hurry back into the ship. Wait, cried Dom at the last minute. When the truss was swinging the screwdriver, he cracked up his clock of a moon rock and tossed it into the spaceship before scrambling back in the cell. John's getting low, Mickey cried. It's kept Pete going. We're gonna have to get back to Earth super fast or I'll be done for. You're telling me it's just too much for Mickey and Donald for getting Pete out of here. Come on now, folks. do something, you know. Next page. Anyways, with a war, the rockets started them off. The moon glared coldly behind them. Mickey bent over the direction of the fighters. A space storm, one step might mean the end for them all. Gotta do something about it anyway. The spaceship motion changed. Gravity was taken home, and throughout the windows they saw Earth rushing up at them again. They were safe. The home field was coming into view, and that's what made more sense anyways. There you go. It can happen anyways. There you go. The last page of the book says this. The reception awaited for them when they boarded the trophy ship doors, something like that. When the cry went up and the heroes appeared. Short supporting people had peace wobbly form. Wow. Anyways, how does it feel to be on the moon? A TV announcer asked. Fine, said Mickey, grim and boredly. But it's better to be back home. And that's the way it should be anyway. That's the way it happened for the spaceship in anyway. So that was Mickey Mouse and Spaceship. When I think about this book, it was amazing. So far this book was a success. Sorry the boringness while I was reading, showing the pages and everything, but it's worth it. And that was Bedtime Stories, episode number 9 and 12. Hope you enjoy this. This next one's going to be Bedtime Stories, episode number 9 and 13, which will be about Toy Story 5, Bonnie's new toy. Now my excuse me, maybe get ready to start. Yeah, because I was going to do this project today, at least today, but apparently Final Cut just not responding when I'm trying to get ready to edit this project. But it happens. But after, well, I'm going to get ready to maybe post 2 more on social media. But after this, I really need to get prepared for maybe call remix or watch TV a little bit more and get some sleep. Because after this is over, I really need to get prepared for post a little bit of links on social media and get ready for a stream hosted by my good friend Remix Palm tomorrow afternoon around 3 p.m. Till next time, suggest about a piece of baby. We can work this, gonna be soon till when jumps it out. See ya.